So today is Talk About It Tuesday, and on this day it's what I talk about, things that have meaning for me, concern me. You know, though I try not to get political because, yeah, no politics. But anyways, today I want to talk about hoarding. Now, if you don't know me, if you're not a personal friend and, you know, knew about my life, I grew up with a hoarder. My mother was a pretty serious hoarder. We had the rooms where you literally had to turn sideways and go between boxes that were literally packed to the ceiling. There was just trash. She didn't throw anything out. It was pretty horrific, and she let her cats go everywhere. And I mean, it's one thing not to clean a litter box, or if you find that the cats have gone somewhere and you had no idea and you're like, where the hell is this smell coming from? No, she just let them go, and it was crazy. I mean, I still love cats, but after, you know, growing up like that, you would think that I wouldn't become a hoarder, that I would see the horrors, how horrible it is, how awful, and I'm gonna tell you, I have a hoarding streak, and I am trying very, very, very hard not to be a hoarder. But like, I was cleaning up the kitchen today, and I realized that I have like a collection of, oh my gosh, spice bottles that are empty. I had a collection of, you know, all sorts of jars. I had wine bottles, because, you know, I mean to do something with everything. So I'm like, well, if I throw it away, then, you know, what if I need it later? But really, that just gets to be too much, because then you're saving everything, and I mean everything. So I just kind of did a little bit of a purge. I started throwing away a bunch of stuff. I threw away a bunch of spice bottles, because you know what? I'll always have spice bottles. I mean, I'm going to buy more spices, and, you know, sure, there's bulk spices that I buy that I fill some bottles up with, but I really didn't need, you know, 20 extra spice bottles. Just collecting dust and cluttering around. And I still haven't tossed the wine bottles, because right now I only have 9 sitting there. And what I had been doing was I started a book. So let me get my book. It's actually up here, if I can reach it. Oh, so this is my wine label book. And so my goal was to put in the wine labels of the wines that I liked, and then, you know, when I got around to it, also make little comments, you know, on what kind of wine it was, you know, what I liked about it, stuff like that. So that's what I have those wine bottles down there for. They're waiting for me to peel the labels off, and I'm using the oven technique, where, you know, you set the oven to, I think it was like 500, and you put them in for 15 minutes, something like that. And then the labels, most of the labels will literally just peel off. So I need to do that soon, though. I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to start giving myself a time limit. So if I haven't done this project, if I haven't gotten those put in, you know, say in the next month, then those wine bottles go. Then I just toss them. I threw away so much. Though I did take some of my things that I normally would have thrown away, and they're outside right now. I sprayed them with spray paint, because it's that hoarder thing in me. I mean, I've been buying those rocket apples, and they come in this really cute little barrel, and I love the barrel, and I kept thinking, what can I do? I mean, I hate throwing away. I just hate throwing away packaging. It bothers me to no end. So I decided that this time, you know, since I had done this craft with spraying the leftover bottles or jars that I had from Fragrant Jewels, that I would spray it with spray too. And it turns out that it is just the right shape, and there's already a hole cut in the side of it, that I'm going to turn it into a yarn holder, because I always wanted a yarn holder. And the ones that I see online and stuff, a lot of them are open. These buckets, apple buckets, have lids. And my cats, if I had an open yarn bowl, my cats would literally just be ripping that yarn to shreds. But this, I'm like, okay, this is awesome. I'll paint it the bronzy color that I like. That I think like 90% of my house is bronze at this point. and then I can put my yarn in, pull it through the little hole, and it's kind of cat proof, except for the yarn that's sticking out. Nothing I can do about that. So I didn't throw that away, but I threw away another one because I had more than one, and I threw it away. And I threw away a bunch of boxes that I'd been saving, God knows for what, probably to mail stuff. But I'm always going to get another box. It's not like, you know, if I throw that away, I'm never ever going to get another box again. I'm never ordering online again. Amazon's never going to send me a box. No, I just, I need to put it in the trash because it really does get crazy. I think the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all our medicine, because my husband is as bad about this as I am. He will end up with, you know, like, doctor will have changed his meds and he's not on the same meds, and instead of throwing away that bottle, it is sitting in a container in our bedroom, and we have, you know, so many bottles in that you can't even look through it to find what medicine you actually do need. And I know we've got probably vitamins that have expired, stuff like that. So my goal is to just go through and toss. I mean, we don't need to keep old expired medicine. It's just ridiculous. And the same with, I have a box, well, actually a basket, that I threw in a bunch of, you know, old stuff from the bathroom, you know, that when you're down to like almost nothing on the toothpaste, and just, you know, this thing got full. And I was like, why haven't I gone through it? Why haven't I just, I mean, I'm at the point where I'm just tossing the entire basket, because if I haven't used any of it by now, and I swear this stuff has sat in that basket for well over a year, am I ever going to use it? Am I ever going to need it? I mean, literally, I have to put time limits now on myself. If I haven't used something in a certain amount of time, I need to just make the, you know, the promise to throw it away. I mean, it's just, it's not good, because clutter causes stress. And I really, really believe this, that clutter causes stress, because if I look and my house is all cluttered, and my living room right now is cluttered because I've got bins of clothes in there. I've been going through clothes, trying to figure out what I'm going to donate and what I'm keeping. But I've got to get rid of that stuff. I have to just tell myself it needs to go, because just looking at those bins of clothes there, it just give me a tight feeling in my chest. I don't need that. But I know, you know, many of you have the same issues where you just hang on to stuff that you shouldn't hang on to. I have a pile in my garage of pictures that I used to have on my wall, that I no longer have on my wall, that I'm not really liking anymore. And yet they're cluttering up my garage, along with so much other stuff. I mean, I can't throw away anything. Well, I can, but it's really hard. So I'm going to make a promise to myself that the next time I go to the thrift store, I'm going to grab those piles of pictures, and I'm just going to donate them, because they're doing no good sitting in my garage. The cats are eventually going to get on them and ruin them and scratch them up. So why not let somebody else enjoy them? I mean, I'm sure somebody's going to want them. I had, oh my gosh, like Signature Home Styles and all the other ones, the home decor things that I bought, which, you know, it's just not my style anymore. And then I have, you know, I had a mother-in-law who painted pictures, so those are obligatory. I have to put them up on my wall. So now I have no room for anything else. But I have craft supplies I still need to get rid of. Stuff that, you know, I bought for crafts that I no longer do. I mean, I don't quilt anymore. I don't need all of my quilting templates. I don't need all of the quilting fabric. And I mean, I have a lot of stuff for quilting, and I sold some of it, but I don't know why I'm hanging on to it. If I even decided at some point that I would try, which, I mean, my hands, I don't even think I could do any hand quilting even if I tried. I mean, it just needs to go. It's taking up room, it's taking up space, and come on, cat, stop it. No fighting. And it's taking up energy. It's taking energy away from me, and really that's what the whole thing is to stop letting things suck the energy out of my life. So if you are having some issues with hoarding, hey, you know, I understand completely. And if you've managed to beat that, you have any really awesome ideas, you know, leave a comment. Let me know what you're doing to help control the clutter and the tendency towards hoarding that you may have. Because, you know, I could use some help too. I mean, we're just all in this together, you know. Well, you guys, you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed my little chat today. If you like to give me a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Share this video. That way I can keep making more. And you guys take care. Bye-bye.